Okay, so I kind of compiled the last few days in Canada all in one video as much as possible. So I spent the last days just shopping for gifts for my husband, gifts for myself, and yeah, just eating good food, I would say. I love the food courts. I love the fact that there's so much variety. I love all the juices you can get. So I definitely loaded up on that and just enjoyed myself with my cousin, her husband, and just basking in some family time. Okay, I definitely forgot to do some filming, but I basically finished shopping in the outlet mall, which is like behind me. Now I'm in a bus stop waiting for the bus, which should be here in the next 5-6 minutes, hopefully. I'm so German, 5-6 minutes. Definitely did some damage. Let me show you the damage. Yeah, so it doesn't look like a lot, but I've like doubled up my bag to make me feel a little bit less bad, but I've definitely dropped like 400 euros on all these things. So Aritzia, I think it's like a Northern American store that's like kind of overpriced, but their stuff is so nice. So I got some like jogging set stuff. Then I went to Lululemon because they always have, compared to what's it called, Europe, they always have, or at least Germany, they always have like a sales rack which has out of season but also like random colours and random sizes of stuff. Okay, I thought it'd be better to put it back this way. But yeah, so they usually have Lululemon usually has out of season stuff, but in the outlet centre here it was actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. They had a lot of different sizes from size 0 to like size 10, 12 US. I don't know what that is in EU. But yeah, so definitely got a lot of things from there. And then like I got one thing that wasn't on sale, which was like the typical statement jacket, which I've been wanting for the longest time, but it's so expensive, and it was still expensive. I think it ended up being like 100 euros, but if I was to buy the same jacket in Germany, I would have spent like more than 120, so either way I saved money, girl math. And then I got a Coach bag, but now I'm realizing it was kind of expensive. It was like 100 euros and it was so tiny, so I'm like, there were so many sales, why did I pick this bag? But I think I was walking around for so long with so many different things and I just decided on that. But I'm actually now thinking if it's possible to return it, because it was 100 euros and I think it's still cheaper than if I was to buy it in Germany, but I don't think it was that much of a good deal. Like, I'll show you when I get in, but like, if you can see, the bag it's so tiny, like it's as tall as my iPhone, and I have like the Max, so, was it the Max? Yeah, I have the Max iPhone, so it's just as tall as my iPhone, which isn't that big, and width wise, yeah, it can fit like lip gloss and some other things, but it's really not, oh my gosh, it's like a wasp trying to get in here. But it's really not that big, so I'm like actually regretting it because I didn't work out the conversion. So maybe tomorrow when I go to another store I can return it still, but otherwise I keep it. It's cute. Like, I'll double check online to see how much it is in euros, so that will make me feel a little bit better. Then I got my husband a wallet from Coach, which was a really good deal. Like, that was a steal, I have to say. And then I got some stuff from Bath Body, and that's it really. It's actually not that much stuff, but somehow it ended up being like 400 euros worth. So yeah, but yeah, the last few days I haven't really been filming because I've been with my cousin, just, you know, checking in it and catching up and talking and eating, and she makes a lot of Nigerian food and I'm like loving my life right now because I'm literally getting the best of both worlds. Like, I'm having American food for lunch, Canadian food for lunch, and then I'm having Nigerian food for dinner, for breakfast, so it's like honestly the best trip ever. So yeah, I've just been taking it easy the last few days because the weather is absolutely ridiculously hot. So now that I've only got one more full day, which is tomorrow, I've just been trying to do a little bit more shopping and getting all the last bits that I wanted to get. And I'm happy with everything I got. Like, I got a new iPhone, which I haven't unpacked yet, so I'm still like talking from my old one. But yeah, I got my iPhone, I got my Stanley Cup, I got my aloe yoga stuff, I got some Lululemon, and that was it really. Like, that's all I wanted, anything that was on a good deal. Like the bag,
Get on 360.
I'm gonna double check now because it's actually on my mind that it was so expensive. But otherwise I'm happy with everything for the most part. And just in general, like, Canadians are literally so nice. Like, when I was trying to get to the shopping mall, because your girl is like busting it like a local, because we cannot afford Uber. But yeah, when I was like on my way, I'm trying to work out if I'm at the right stop now, because I see people at the other one. But yeah, when I was right, I need to be ready to run, because I feel like maybe I'm actually at the wrong stop. But yeah, so like, when I was trying to find the bus stop, Google Maps told me I could basically walk from my cousin's like 5-10 minutes, take a bus, and then take another bus here to like save me. And then like I went up to like a Walmart, and there was like a flower shop in the back. So imagine, these people have nothing to do with the bus, nothing to do with the store. And I like walk in, and I was just expecting like at least them to point me in the right direction of the bus stop, because I wasn't sure, and it was still going to come in like 5 to 10 minutes. So I was like, oh, excuse me, like where do I get the bus from? And she was like, girl, it's public holiday, like don't rely on that bus, you're going to be waiting 2 hours. And I was like, oh, okay, like I'll just walk to the next stop, because it was only 10 minutes. She was like, girl, you don't need to walk 10 minutes, it's less than 5 minutes. So she walked me all the way down to like the end of the, like, if you know like how big these areas are where the like Walmarts and Targets and everything are, she walked me from one end all the way down to another end, which was like a good 3-minute walk. And then she like waited for me, and she explained I had to walk down a gate, back up, and then take a lift across the bridge, and then I would basically be at the bus stop. And like, imagine this woman working her job, she's walked with me all the way down there, waited till she's seen me come up the gate. I've waved and said, oh, thank you, got into the lift, she's still standing there looking, got up the lift, and I was about to cross the bridge, and then she like eventually started going back, and like she waved and I waved, and I was so thankful. And like literally she didn't gain anything from that interaction, and like just other than being genuinely nice. But that was like a shock, and I think it was a bigger shock because obviously in Germany, like if you ask someone, yeah, maybe you might luck out and they say yes and help you, more times than none they're going to be like, that has nothing to do with me. Oh shit, no. I'm wondering if they're stopping here. I hope I'm on the right side. I think I am. But yeah, more times than none they're going to be like, no, like, or just kind of brush you off. And then beyond that, you're definitely not going to have someone walk you all the way to the end, like away from their workplace, and make sure you get up. Like that would never happen in Germany in a million years. Like it wouldn't even happen in England, where people are nice. Like I was just genuinely shocked. I'm on the right side, thank God, for once. I guess the other people are on the wrong side. Anyway, I'm going to get on the bus now. Okay, so that's a wrap. I had the most amazing trip in Canada, and now it's time to fly back to Germany to see my husband. Bye, thanks for watching.